Hello guys, today I'm reacting to this. First I recorded it didn't work. I don't know why. Just don't ask why.
To bring a chunk of an ecosystem into your room, they can get extremely expensive. That's why today I'm gonna build the best $10 terrarium and the best $1,000 terrarium to figure out if you actually need to go into debt to create one. And to start off, I'm gonna purchase the best
What's that? 9,900 million? I don't
possible tank for the $1,000 build. So let me drive to PetSmart and... Ooh, these kind of all suck. You see, I have a $1,000 budget, so I'm not going to settle for these tiny PetSmart tanks. Instead, I'm going to go somewhere else to get a way bigger tank for this build. So yeah, I'm going on Amazon. Well, that's going to be here in 3 days. So in the meantime, I have to get a tank for the $10 build. And you see, this is where the problem sort of arises, because even the cheapest tank on PetSmart is $20. So instead, I'm going to have to steal one.
Isn't that a knife? What? In the board? Question mark. Okay, I get no idea.
I'm just kidding. What I actually did was went onto Facebook Marketplace where I could buy a bunch of stuff for super cheap. Okay, so I've searched up terrarium on Facebook Marketplace and I'm not really finding anything good for under $10. I mean, seriously, look at these. This one's $40. Bro, who built this? This thing's trash. It literally just has grass and leaves. $40? That's a scam. Okay, instead I'm gonna search up jar because I might be able to find something I can use. And oh yeah, these are more in my budget. Okay, this one might work well. 3 sort of new jars. They're apparently in excellent condition, but one has a giant crack in it. I don't know if that's excellent. But yeah, I mean, I could probably make like leaf straw out of this and stuff. I don't know. Let me just go back.
I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I met up with the guy and gave him the $5 bill, you know. And of course, now I got the jars. Oh, that did not sound good. And because I had multiple jars, I got the idea to build a different biome in each one. Like, what if in this one I built a forest, this one I built a desert, and then in this one I built a lake? I mean, if I built a lake, it'd be more of an aquarium than a terrarium, but whatever. So that's what I planned on doing. And then at the end, I'd be able to compare the $10 biomes with the $1,000 ecosystem to see which was better. Okay, so I'm gonna create this first jar into a forest, and to do that I'm gonna need some basic materials like dirt, wood, rocks, and plants. The problem is though that we only have $5 to turn all of these jars into terrariums, and literally just a bag of dirt is over $10.
Does that say? What? What? Okay, I can't spell this. Okay, I can't spell. Okay, just.
Ooh, that's not good. But thankfully for me, dirt is actually free if we just, walk outside. Oh yeah, look at this quality dirt right here. Let me just, dig this up. All right, the dirt has been acquired. But before putting it in, I have to make a drainage layer in this jar first because that's just what terrariums need. Thankfully, that can be done easily again by just walking outside and picking up some rocks. All right, I put the rocks in, but now typically you'd use some sort of material like this window screen to separate the drainage layer from the substrate. But of course, window screen is definitely not in our budget, so we're gonna have to think of another alternative. So I did some searching around outside, hoping I could find something. Okay, I guess there's some plastic here. Wait, this could actually work. Has some like Chinese on it. I don't know what this says, but okay, wait, let me see if I can use this. It does.
That's Japan. Okay, okay, or I don't know.
The saying goes, one man's trash is another man's terrarium substrate separator. I poked some holes in the plastic to allow water to pass through, and that let me put the dirt on top. And there we go, the base of the forest terrarium is finished. But obviously this is not a forest, it's just dirt. So in order to make it a forest, I needed to add in some decorations, which just meant I had to go outside again and pick up more stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what this entire forest...
He's literally... The camera is boom, 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 boom. Okay.
builders. As you can see, we got all sorts of supplies, which is gonna allow me to customize my terrarium to my artistic liking. And wait, look at this plant here. The roots on this one looks like it's growing some sort of vegetable or something. Wait, is this like a radish or green onion? Does it taste like one? Oh!
He actually tastes one. Nice. This. I don't know how to spell. It's so hard. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Oh, it does not taste like one. Anyways, I put the decorations in to build. All right, now time for the grand reveal of this forest. Let's move this down and oh yeah, look at this. Okay, maybe it's not that cool, but at least it looks pretty good for being basically free. Now there's just one more thing to do to finish this little forest, and that's to add some life into it. Now it'd be cool to add like a frog or something in here, but yeah, this is probably not big enough for a frog, so I'm gonna have to settle for something I find outside again. Now to be honest, I'll just settle for like an earthworm or something. Oh wait, I see something right there. Wait, do you see that? Oh! Wait, bro, there's a cricket. Okay, wait, this is even better than a worm. So I picked up the cricket and put him into his new home. All right, and the cricket is in there. Can you see it in there? It's kind of hard to see, but it's right there.
Where? Is that the... That looks like an eye, and this is an eye, then he's like, oh! And this is these things. What did I just do? Okay, let's just zoom back in.
The forest was now complete, and to finish off the $10 builds, I still needed to make the desert and a lake, which will be a lot more interesting to build, since I won't be able to just find the materials right outside my house. But before building those, the package for my $1,000 terrarium just arrived, so I'm gonna start building that first. Okay, this is pretty heavy, but I think I got it. There we go, that is the box, you know? So let me open this up, and I swear, if this thing is not already put together, I'm gonna be very mad, because I do not want to build this from scratch. Oh no, I don't think this is put together. Yeah, it's definitely not. There's just glass panes here. Okay, there goes 2 hours probably. 2 hours later. And along with the tank, I also did buy a bunch of supplies, about 395.87.
What does that say? Do you see that? This crazy. Crazy, actually craziness. That's actually crazy budget.
Dollars worth of supplies, which are right here. But to start off the build, we basically got to get rid of all of this stuff. So, because the first step for building this terrarium is to put this little water filter chamber thing that I built into it. For this $1,000 build, I'm going all out, and I'm making an entire chunk of the rainforest with a working river running through it. And this will let me filter the water and allow fish to live in there. So to build this thing, I first sprayed the entire